Hi, everyone. It's Miss Akvari in the library. For our advisory today, you're going to have a chance to look at some graphic novel and chapter book pairs. And what I mean by that is we have several books in our library where the topic or the setting or even the characters and the things they experience are similar in both a chapter book and in a graphic novel. And I know a lot of us really like reading graphic novels. I know I do. And I thought this just might be an interesting way to maybe look at some new books. So, the idea is if you like the events or the topic or the characters that you see in one graphic novel, maybe you can find a fiction book or a chapter book that kind of goes along with that. So, what you'll have a chance to do here in just a minute, there's some instructions. So, like I mentioned, chapter book and graphic novel pairs. They have common topics, situations, or characters. Some talk about climate change. Some talk about really heavy topics like racism or mental health. Some have something very simple and common like the sports the characters are involved in. You might choose to read one or the other, or maybe you're someone who wants to read them both. So you have a chance to compare them. You'll have a chance to get into the slideshow, and then you'll see slides that look kind of like this. So, two books that have something in common. Usually, the one on top is going to be the graphic novel, and then you can see there's an arrow here that points to the summary. So, in Two Tribes, the summary is over on the right, the arrow's pointing to it. For the book Mascot, the summary is on the left, and again, the arrow's pointing to it. And so there's several pairings that you'll be able to look at. And then at the end, there's a link to our library catalog. You also may already know, but I thought it would be important to mention that when it comes to graphic novel and chapter book pairs, we have some series of graphic novels and chapter books that are exactly the same. So, the Wings of Fire series you can get as a chapter book or as a graphic novel. The book Crossover by Kwame Alexander comes as a fiction book as well as an illustrated graphic novel. So there are a lot of those too, and we can help you find those if that sounds interesting to you. So I hope you enjoy looking at these book pairs today, and I hope you come into the library soon and get something great to read.